Good morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it is for you, everybody, welcome back. Hades, it's everyone's favorite consistent, inconsistent, long hair, overgrown, bit-making Hades gamer who's on a win streak that has not died. And we did this bit last time as well. Hey, hang on. OBS has got like a box on its screen. Get that out of there. Alright, hey, I didn't do a recording yesterday. Why didn't I do a recording yesterday? I feel like this is how it is every time we miss a day. This is just, I didn't even tweet about it. Like, tweeting matters because I'm not really contributing to the world or society. Dude, I was just tired, alright? I got off of work, I'm like, you know what, I'm going straight to bed, and then I didn't. But I went to bed early, it took like, 3 melatonin to make it happen, but hey, get in the video here. If you're in the age of too young, don't watch, bad words, loot things, etc. Skip ahead if you want to see the combat and you don't want the lore. Watching at a faster speed was going to take an hour plus, however, as of late, the runs have been a crisp 45. Let's see if we can keep that train going. After the lore.
Hey Fan, for all the times you've bailed me out and just all the times you've been around for me, I thought I'd get you this. The real thing.
Ooh.
The real thing? Where did you even... Isn't this just a bit excessive, Zagreus? Though if you're going to embarrass me, you know what?
Yes.
I'm going to reciprocate. Behold.
What? Thanatos, is this... Is he really giving Mort to me? I'm deeply honored.
I got Mort. Hell yeah, dude.
Achilles thinks that I'm the god of blood.
God of blood? Maybe. Can't date Hypnos. Can't even talk to him. Oh, it's like time gated. That's what that means. Sipping doesn't talk. Chaos is chilling. He's vibing. Hey, vibe check, Chaos. Dude, the fucking lungs on this guy, the pipes.
Question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up, did she? Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere. You hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
Ooh.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath of Olympus on all that you hold dear. And know that it is not for my sake that I'm warning you.
You can't hide the truth forever.
The lore thickens, dude. I've been calling some of this. We got a lot of lore here. Oh my god.
Orpheus, sorry to interrupt. It's just I couldn't help but notice that new ballad that you're playing there.
Technically, why not consider it a hymn, my friend? In honor of your numerous travails, prior to your current set of circumstances, which must pale in comparison to all the rigors you've endured to date.
He thinks we're Dionysus still.
The thing is, none of the information in your hymn is accurate. It's nonsense. I was just kidding with you, mate. I tried to make that clear. You get so lively when I tell you my tall tales, you know? You're not angry with me, are you?
Heavens no, my friend. Your humility is matched only by your perseverance in the face of adversity. May your great deeds live on forever, much like you.
Cheers.
He's still gonna go with it. Hey, what's up?
Nix, you'd tell me if I made a terrible mistake, or even just a bad one, wouldn't you? I need your guidance on this one, or maybe your approval.
You shall always be the best determiner of what is right about such matters, Megara. Though if you seek my blessings or encouragement in this particular pursuit,
Yo, I like Nyx.
please rest assured, you have them both.
They are at least. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, Nyx is hot, dude. I love this drawing. The drawing's really good. Keep in mind, when I started playing this game, the Nyx I had before was just like a blob, like you see these ghosts running around. That was my Nyx before. This is a good Nyx. Top tier.
I hope that you're right. You always have been, it's just that I wish I had your confidence in this.
What could they be talking about? I wonder, Dusa, I haven't seen her in forever.
Here's the catch of the day.
Two
Or
fish.
night.
Dang.
Fair market value.
Don't say this. Don't say this word to me. You have no idea what I deal with on the average day. You never bring up the words FM and V. I guess those are letters. Don't at me. All right. Let's just get going, dude. Ooh, what? Oh yeah, the rail. That was what I was going for. Rail acquiesce. Acquiesce. Can't even say my own words right. Dude, I feel it. I feel the bits of the long hair on my 5 head slipping down right now. See, is it just me? You know, maybe people are like self-conscious about this, but like when it comes to things like
Got something new.
hang on, first, what is this? Your summon deals in an area after brief delay. I need to crank that with some more ambrosia, so we're gonna hold off on that. We're just gonna keep yeah, we're just gonna keep this on. Sorry, Skelly. And of course, back to Butterfly. But foreheads are one of those things that I feel like people get fairly self-conscious about. It's like, oh, you know, you got a big forehead, then people make fun of you for it. I guess, right? That's probably how it is. Hang on, 7.
Maybe this one.
I really went ahead on the gloves, didn't I? Do I want to do a bow run? Jesus. All right, maybe we'll do a bow run. Because I picked it up. I mean, there's some fun things we can get with it, like, if, you know, slap on the right aspect. He's still going. I can hear him in the distance there. Thank you, Orpheus. My hair. Yes, anyway, the point about the hair. Without the hair, the forehead. There's one thing, like, I think people made fun of, I think it was normally girls, but, like, maybe some guys experienced as well, but, like, you know, you got a big forehead. People are like, haha, look at that. 5 head. You know, nowadays we have the forehead twitch emote, so you can kind of get some mileage out of a joke. I'm not saying this is something I've ever experienced, nor if it was, it's like, I don't care, it's just my forehead. But I can't help but feel the size of my forehead is exasperated. Don't at me. English is hard. Exasper. Oh, I was right. Hang on. Wait, no. That's incorrect. That is irritation. Exasperated, right?
Exacerbate.
It's not even the correct, like, you know, word, I suppose. You know what I'm trying to say here? It's exasperated. Whatever. It makes it feel like my forehead's like 10 times bigger than it actually is. And you can add me for, like, you know, being like, you know, haha, America doesn't know English that well. Dude, I know where my weaknesses are. I can count, I can analyze, I can do critical thinking. You ask me to, like, form a sentence, spell a word, any of that, dude, I'm sorry, I'm a kindergartner. Well, I'll never go on the show, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Because they'll just add me, and then I'm going to get added by, like, all my colleagues for the rest of my life. And anyone that goes to that show and you don't win, you look like a dang old fool, even though it's, like, you know, all a giant bit and they do it on purpose, and you get ripped apart by a bunch of 5th graders. And Jamie Foxworthy? Jeff Foxworthy? I forget the name of the host. He's the guy with the mustache. Anyway, my forehead feels freaking huge, and that's just because my hair is, like, way too long. Ah, Poseidon.
Seems you're getting somewhere, little nephew. Good. But here, allow your...
Nothing to look on there. You know, part of it's like, yeah, I mean, I could definitely use a haircut, but I'm not someone in the position that's like, you know, I could really use a haircut. Let's open up the country and, like, you know, put other people at risk because I need a haircut. It's like, dude, if it truly gets to a point that's, like, more irritating to me beyond, like, the pseudo bit that I have going on here, I'm just gonna shave my head. Like, I'll be working from home till September, so it's not like I don't have time for my hair to grow back. Nor would I care if, like, any of my coworkers were like, oh, Tim, you shaved your head, you look like Agent 47 right now. It's like, I don't care. Also, that's a compliment, I feel. Also, my coworker's gonna say you look like Agent 47, let's be real. I don't think I'm gonna go for Chaos here, because we don't have anything set up on this run yet. Right now we got a good cast, but we don't have any bread or butter making a sandwich here. Okay, if you're making a bread and butter sandwich, like, oh, my 2%, it's on the easy floors that we take this damage, right? If you're making a sandwich out of just bread and butter, like, please get help. That sounds like something like a kindergarten version of me would do, and it's 100% true, except they toasted the bread. It's a poverty thing, don't at me. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. How's my day today? Good. It's the weekend. I'm feeling good. I'm going to be heading out here in a picosecond, and by a picosecond, I mean when this run is over, and hang out with some friends on a Friday. Technically, the state has allowed restrictions to, you know, ease up a little bit in some places. Cases? Places? Wherever you want to call them. I'm just gonna see some friends. It's gonna be like 4 of us, so, you know, we're all gonna be 6 feet apart as always. I don't need to, like, I'm not saying this is like a sense, like, to justify myself, like, just so you guys know, if I'm going out, I am still gonna be, like, you know, very cautious and safe, if, like, we're gonna do that anyway. But just letting you know, it's nice. I get to see my friends again. I saw them literally last weekend, so 2 quick ones, the double, as Ryan Locke would say. There's nothing wrong with that. We gotta finish this run first. Attack bounces up to 3 foes, dealing 15% damage for each. We're gonna go for the shotgun. Twin shot. These have to override each other if I had to guess. Let's do chain shot.
Much appreciated.
Give me a little bit of AoE here. Dude, Sisyphus, let's go. We'll talk to Boldy some more. Yeah, work today was just fine. A-okay, nothing really to report. Nor is there ever anything fun to report about work. Still feeling pretty demotivated for the most part. We'll get more into that as Sisyphus talks here.
The strangest rumor. Here's the thing. I'll give it to you straight. I have heard you've been consorting both with Megara the Fury and with that old stiff Thanatos. Can you believe it?
I can.
Sisyphus, I don't know where you heard that, but it's true. They're just doing their jobs, and I know how it looks, but you're my friend as well, and I don't want you to forget that.
Look, I do appreciate the sentiment, Your Highness. I'm just surprised. I thought we shared a common foe in them is all. What can I say? I hope that someday I can see them how you see them.
That means they're not friends. And the friends of our friends are not friends.
Besides, maybe I can get them to cut you some slack.
Plus they're expecting to invade all the islands. Okay, that's a Bill Worth reference.
Thank you, mate.
So as of late, work's just been a little like a little funky for me. I truly just it's very cold to say it like this. I'm still going in. I'm still putting in the A+ effort because that's just how I be. That's just how I do. Never settle for less. Reach to the top. You gotta stand on the mountain, etc. I just like really don't care to do my work. I'm still doing it. I'm still making sure people are happy with the service. I'm getting like the best ratings I possibly can get. Back on the phones again, assisting clients with whatever, you know, minuscule problems their lives may have. But it's like, I just don't care. Let it be known. I say I don't care. It does not mean it's like I don't care. That means I'm doing worse. It's just I don't care what the result is. As long as I'm doing my part right, I can't be bothered to like try and carry aspects of this company anymore, or some of the people there. As of right now, that'll obviously change because I pivot like, you know, once a week whenever my mood's like, you know, fluctuating properly and if the moon is full or not. Yeah. So it's definitely been making work drag on a lot more as of late. Hey, all of these are kind of not good. I really don't want any of these. I'll take the Curse of Pain. This just gets a little bit of extra burst on the top of the queue here. Once we can actually get things to lock on, which, now that I remember, you just gotta shoot them once and then it locks on, so... Foolish of me to forget the key thing I built this run around I have not been using properly.
Just in time.
1 and 2 and 3, excellent wall bang. Yeah. Hopefully this evening will be nice with my friends. I mean, it's gonna be great, regardless of what happens. And by that, I mean, if you hear me tomorrow and I'm, like, very crabby, it's because I lost in Mario Party, so, don't at me if I sound crabby. But if I'm, like, cheery as all hell, you know I won. And you know it was completely skill-based on chance time. As it should be. Yeah, yeet. Yeah, yeet. You know what? I kind of like it. Yeah, it's like a delayed, like, Omaiwa, you know? Listen, I know what I said. Like, it's not trying to be offensive there. But it like, I shoot them, they're still alive. It's like, haha, nope. Get a chance? Nah, dude, you're already dead. Anyone that's uncultured and hasn't watched a fair bit of early 90s anime, that's a Fist of the North Star, and I'm fairly certain that's from the early 90s. Don't at me on that one either. I'm probably correct. For the most part, probably correct. We need Artemis on this run, by the way. Do some crit strike on the Q arrows to really amp up some of the damage.
I thought I'd find you here.
Excellent, and this is a good chance for us to stack up money, because remember, we have more expensive items on. I forget the name of the thing. So any bit of money we can get now, stockpile it for later, it's quite good. We want to make sure we can get as many kills here. Further increase that amount. And so far we're like cleaning house, so that's good. And we still want to keep the, you know, the no damage intact here so we can get the bonus. And we're killing it. I've killed nearly everything that has spawned. That full stop, we killed everything that has spawned. Okay, almost everything. Also, this seems a little bit longer than normal.
Why do I pay these wretches?
Ooh.
That's that.
Gave us a little bit extra on that one. Oh, you know we're going in after we this fish. And then that's Ares. Yeah, we don't care about Ares. You could give us a damage up, but this is a Pomace, dude. A Pomace on the Q stack that we already got running.
Hellfish.
Gotta be good. Be good, be good, be good.
Punishment environment has its perks.
Oh, I didn't look at the chest. There was probably money in there. It's that one time you don't look, it's got the greatest reward. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was probably HP. Don't even worry about it. You know, my brain's already like getting this weird sunk cost fallacy in the back of my head. Like, you know, you'll never know. That's not how sunk cost fallacy works, by the way. Didn't explain what sunk cost fallacy is. No, I don't want to. That's like a topic from like my education that, while important, it's like, Jesus. It's one of like those business things that you hear that's the equivalent of like, you know, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell in biology. It's like, yes, we get it. Also, I almost took damage there while trying to do a bit. You're welcome. Alright, we're out of here.
Miserable fools.
There it is. Special up to... I mean, it's probably better to go for the cast. Wait, they're both the same. Never mind. Give me a special.
Thank the gods.
And you keep going for money. Go for that cash-ola, stack-ola. Oh my goodness. That was like a freaking orgasmic explosion, dude. Is that a word people use to like describe something that's really amazing? I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, would an author use that to describe... Okay, it depends on the author, obviously. Am I right, J.K. Rowling? I don't know the Harry Potter fandom well enough to like make jabs like that, but I can only assume there's probably something going on there. All I know is as of late, J.K. Rowling, within the last years, has made some very interesting statements. And what interesting statements those might be, I do not know. In fact, there's enough curiosity with this bit that I can take a look. Recent J.K. Rowling news. This is a search trend. Okay, recent J.K. Rowling memes. There we go. Is this what she looks like? I would have never known. She looks kind of like Ronald Weasley, if he was, you know, a female character. Tweet parodies? I don't even know what's going on here. Dumbledore had a Winder profile, which is the wizard version of Grindr. Exciting. Oh, here we go. J.K. Rowling reveals Dumbledore and Grindelwald had an intense sexual relationship. Dude, I love the Harry Potter universe. Let me tell you, I know very little about it. There's nothing wrong if you do like it. That's just, that's the lore that everyone really wanted, right?
Finally, you're back. You won't get past me like you...
Alright, we're just gonna dunk her here. Don't mind that. Alright, that's phase one. You're a bitch and you know it. Not you, just Persephone for freaking hitting me. Hey, it's a lot of lazy bad damage that we prefer to avoid, if at all possible. And get dunked. Boom. Didn't even need to let that last arrow rip. I already knew she was dead. Very fast fight. Like, just the burst is really insane, but I took damage that I didn't need to. Oh. For all my friends out there that know me in real life, when I tell you Tim's got a lot of heart, this is what he means. Accurate representation. I can't pick it up, excuse me? Oh. I forgot, you gotta shoot again. That's a fun bug. I mean, it's not like some... I feel like, not Mega Crit. Supergiant is well aware of that little interaction that happens if you line up a shot and the boss dies. You get stuck in your animation. It's a fun bug, you don't need to fix that. Besides, the game's technically like already air quote out, so you're not really like trying to appeal to investors as far as I know. Just keep it in, it's fun. Actually, is Supergiant publicly traded? About to open up that Robinhood account, you know.
I
know I'm not. Dude, no more HP, no more. Send it. Money's acceptable. We want to get more money early on, let the interest accrue further, faster, quicker, better, longer. We just want more Skrilla. Quite nice. We can get the 2% on this one. That's what we're going for. Very nice. Just keeping my distance. Don't want to dash into a goon and then get gooned myself and lose the bonus. There it is, 2%. That makes up for the loss we had earlier. Hermes or health, and once again more health, and then purple drank. I do need more purple drank, so we should be going for this.
You really think you can get out of here?
And we will probably go for Hermes to get the damage up. No, my arrow didn't fly true. There we go. 146. I could have swore it was at 130, but maybe I'm not reading well. Quite nice, and then Hermes it up. Let's go. Alright, we got a pulse check right now. Not so much on the run, but like how my hair is doing. The hair is still sitting up, and I'm happy. You'll know when it's falling down. Also, the fact that it didn't take damage there is excellent. You'll know when my hair is whipped down in front of my face because you hear me complain about it, and we will pause the video. It's not a bit, it's just the truth. I can't focus on like a singular strand of my long-ass whippy-dippy hair just whips it out in front of me. It's like, I really just can't see. Hey, hey. Okay, I'm doing my best to keep the percentage dream alive here. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. We still would prefer it. Whew. Please die. Please die. Thank you. 2%? Justice. I did that for you guys.
Slow day so far there, boss. Well, all that's about to change. You got my guarantee.
Acts faster, drops quicker, can dash more. It's probably going to be the dash more. And give me the drop quicker. We've been throwing a handful of these out here. Nectus or Crystal? Sorry, Purple Drink. We go for Nectus. Oh, and apologies. No, the hair's not falling down. I just have the wrong window up on my side screen. I know we're still recording, but I'm not here to watch a stream because then I'm going to get distracted from my own video. So we need a little bit more Q damage, I feel. A little lacking in that. Oh my god, that department. Well, it's good. We shouldn't be having to go through 2 rotations to kill these guys. On our last run, even though it was like ridiculously overpowered, we were just, you know, crushing these kind of basic mobs like wholesale, dude. They show up, we just one-tap them. I guess that comes with the adamantine rail, you know, headshot piece, but whatever. Demeter, and it's got a skull. That means we're gonna be fighting the what is it, like the Deuce ahead, I think? Or is it something else? Or Barge? Deuce ahead. And we still want to get the 2% on this. It's not a hard one to mess up. Case in point, right there was a little dicey. Okay, and this last individual, if you get hit by him at all, it's just because you're playing lazy. Own up and take the L for that one if you do get hit. Unless I get hit, then there's nothing I could do, dude. Shred the armor. Oh, you son of a bitch. There you are. There he goes. That was like 90% the cast damage, but you couldn't see it because he lost the HP off screen.
The heat has risen quite considerably there. Is that not so?
Get it?
Then if my foster brothers tampered with the temperature, I'll have to cool things off.
Hack stronger, it inflicts chill. Not really what we're looking for. Whenever you cast, inflict nearby enemies with chill. Also, not entirely what we're looking for, but it might be the best bet. Because this is cool and all, but we're not really going for that kind of build. So, give me the cast burst.
That woke me up.
We have to get in like melee range for it to really apply, but there'll be situations later on where that is exactly what's going to be the case. Hey, it's a duet.
They're both here.
Yeah.
I've never heard
Good song.
anything like this. As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend. Doubtless the fates themselves conspired for Eurydice and I to meet and sing together, then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now don't you start with that again, you get me, Orphe?
Yeah.
Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Why, you're correct, of course, my dear. If you'll excuse us, Zagreus, our calling beckons.
Go ahead and give me... This actually works out. We only have 2 boons. Disregard, I always forget this happens. I didn't know this. Ugh, good. Faster drop time. We could have upgraded my Curse of Pain. We got the Bloodshot though, so you can't complain too much. Getting Hermes though, I can't complain a little bit more. If he wants to give me a special up or just some like dodge chance, I'll take it. I do really enjoy the well, not just like those two's music, like the music in this game is just a banger, dude. That's one thing I feel Supergiant has gotten super right over the years is their music. I played Bastion back in Back in college, which is crazy to think about it, because like in college I didn't have money for games, so I don't know how I had Bastion. I think I got on like a Steam summer sale for like $2. Which, for the record, hey, Bastion is a good game. If you can buy it full price, I mean, maybe don't, because it's like old enough, they've made enough money on it. I'm not here to like cut away from a good indie company. But if you can get it on sale, like, you should. If you truly just want it and it's on full price, like, just honestly wait for a sale. It's a good game, but its time has passed, right? Like, you're not gonna, I was gonna say, you're not gonna pay like, you know, $50 for an original copy of Final Fantasy VII, are you? That's probably something people would do, but that's a different piece altogether. Comes with the digital media. Okay, excuse me. You take off this jacket. Just uncomfortable. Jim, you live in Vegas. Why are you wearing a jacket? I live inside a house, which is in Vegas. You know what that means? That's right. The AC's on way too low. You're always wearing a jacket in Vegas. There is no time where you're not wearing a jacket in Vegas. If it's winter out, you're wearing a jacket. Oh, it's not that cold. Yeah, whatever. We live in a desert. You live in a desert, you're wearing a jacket. Why are you wearing a jacket? It's, you know, 100 degrees outside. It's not 100 yet, but also like you're inside because you don't want to be outside. And then certainly some people crank their AC way too low. And for, again, low for me is like 72. Because like my bones are like chilling to the core right there. Some people like cranking their AC down to like 60. Hello, you're part of the reason that we have problems here.
Another go at getting out of there, eh, Zach? Well, not to worry, we'll make something happen. Let's hop to it then.
Yeah, let's hop to it. You know, I've worked at the power company at one point, so I have a little bit more, I don't want to say like inside knowledge. I know what's going on here, but it's like I'm well aware of like the strain the power grid in Las Vegas experiences or gets cranked up with when people are cranking their AC on at the same time in the morning when they wake up, and they're setting it to 62 or 60. It's too cold, and you don't need it to be that cold. Don't do it. Special is inflicts hangover. That's a little bit better, actually. That's actually a lot better, and it's a higher quality. So yeah.
Ares won't mind, will he?
Who cares if he minds or not? This is a better boon. The burst damage was good and all, but now we have a build on our hands. We can actually make a poison build lineup, so more Dionysus will be feeling a lot better here. Be better off too, and he wants that. Ares would want that for us. He wants us to do like death and destruction or whatever. Well, now mind you, the poison damage is not going to be... Oh! It's fine. We don't really care. But I mean, I totally care, but... 2% on this fight's not happening. Alright. And I did impulse spend Megara there, or Megan. Well, it's good. I took a whop of damage. I'm like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. No, you really want to save it for this phase in particular. We're gonna be doing our best melee impersonation here and dash dancing all over the floor. Press the occasional, you know, shine spark button with B, and then running away, and then do a double grab, uppercut, side throw, hi-ya. That's right. I'm cultured on Smash Brothers Melee. And by Smash Brothers Melee, I mean Space Animal, and Space Animal. But Tim, Pikachu won a major recently. Yeah, it was a one-off, and wasn't it like modded or something? Maybe I'm like actually spreading false information by saying that, but I don't know. I'm well aware Pikachu won a major recently, and by recently I think it was like this past fall. But if that's recent for you, then hey, more power to you. Also, what this entirely explains is I actually don't keep up that well with the Smash Melee scene, because I don't know when the last major was. The only time I know about Smash is with Evo, and that's also been canned, so like, I don't know, dude.
Done bashing heads for now.
Actually, one bit of news I do know is because Evo's going to like an online format this year because of COVID. Smash has been removed from the lineup for this year's Evo just because, yeah, that ain't netcode, dude. That's a bit of pasta.
No paradise.
A bit of pasta held together with the gummy bits of the mushrooms from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, I'm sure it's fun.
That's what the netcode is for Smash. And maybe fighting games in general. I don't know, dude. All fighting games I've ever played, the balls run into someone whenever I trying to get good at it, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, either you get completely smashed or like you're playing a guy where it's like, hey, you know, wanted to play this fighting game today, but decided to have a slideshow internet today, so you get to enjoy the slideshow with me. And it's like, all right, I can see the frames, I can practice my inputs now. Nope, no, you can't, because it fucking spikes around like crazy. Fighting games are whack anyway. Not my forte. Fighting games, racing games, most sports games, and I say most because, you know, I was just like ripping on Nintendo for their netcode and Smash. A lot of Nintendo sports games, one, they're not really sports games because, you know, no tennis player, no freaking Serena Williams is gonna fucking summon the fires of Hades as she fucking dunks on, like, you know, some green dinosaur. Nor would Serena Williams probably play tennis against a green dinosaur, but you know where I'm going with this whole little bit. Instead, Mario Tennis? Love that game. All iterations. Mario Golf? I like the N64 iterations. I never really got to experience the other ones if there were. Mario Kart, that's not a... Actually, racing's a sport. Mario Kart's a kart racing game, therefore it's a sports game. There you go. Logic applied. It's my favorite Mario sports game. There's the Skrilla.
What is it now?
150 smackarooskies. Send it.
Come through.
Okay, I really just need you to get dusted. Thank you kindly. How much did we lose?
You waste my time.
I think that's a fair amount to lose against the Shield Lords. Purple drink like crazy. Even though it's my second one I've gotten on this run. It's purple drink like crazy. And this room in particular is why we grabbed the AoE shot when we did early on. I knew this room would come up because it almost always does, if not like, you know, getting the larger version of the chariots. And being able to just outright dust these dingleberries. It's cathartic. Oh. Give myself a pat on the back for planning ahead on that one, even though this was just for a purple drink room. Money, alright. Money, 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 do 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 do. Very good. The cast is doing a bang-up job. Science cast is not my favorite. Like, the knockback's not that great, but the damage it just does raw is good enough to make it worthwhile. Plus, if you can get some boons energy with the Poseidon knockbacks, you can really make these things hit for a bit. Alright, little radio silence. Trying to avoid getting Jabberjaws here. Trust me, even I'm wondering what I just said right there. I'm like, Jabberjaws? How are we going to spin that one, Tim? Well, you see, Jabberjaws was like the alternative to watching Scooby-Doo in the early 70s, 80s, and 90s whenever Scooby-Doo was on, and Jabberjaws also just kind of sucked. And most people don't know about it because it was just a knockoff of Scooby-Doo that wasn't that good. It wasn't. Hate to break it to you. It had like one song on Cartoon Network, I feel. And even then, like, even like my young adolescent brain when I saw like the Jabberjaws, like, you know, Cartoon Network freaking music video, because that's what the kids wanted back in the day. Mind you, I don't really watch a lot of like TV or cartoons in general these days, but I'm well aware Cartoon Network is not what it once was when I was watching TV there. It's got like reality shows and like all these other weird things. It's wild. What happened to simple days of just watching like Ed and Eddie try and, you know, scam children out of pocket change for candy. Hey, I need you to like give me your back. I need you to get dusted as well. You're causing a lot of problems for me on this one. Yeah, anyway, Jabberjaws was a TV. It was basically Scooby-Doo with a shark, and that's it.
Oh, yes.
And you wonder why you didn't hear about it. Exclusive access. Any boons you find, or it's actually not that bad. And given everything else we have here, sure. So epic quality boons, nothing more, nothing less. Probably something more, but minimum epic quality. It's quite nice. Free epic quality Ares boon? Yeah. I've got one in mind that would be nice.
Soul-sucking butterflies.
If we can get the, you know, 10% damage increase, that'd be swell. In fact, if we can beat this without taking damage, the New Moon record. 2% and we clear it without having to worry about spawns? Yes, please. And there it is, exactly that. It only goes up by 2% though, which is not that good. Still, it is 12% for free. And I heard it, I heard it, I heard it.
Fishing time then. Got it.
We're gonna be going into the heart room on the side here, and by going into the heart room I mean grabbing this money and then re-rolling this because I don't want any more HP.
Time to make some changes.
We've been burned. Again, more money's not bad, but we're gonna hit a threshold where even if we have a bunch of money going into the Temple of Styx, it's not really gonna do us a lot of favors. Also, this is a little dicey. Let me just dial in here. Okay, I didn't know they can actually, like, just dust themselves. Good to know. Crimson Butterfly. Take that, Fatal Spring fans. Oh, hey, don't walk any further there. You're gonna run yourself into the Light trap. Do you see this? Do you see this right here? I'm trying to keep 2% of life. For what purpose? This is hell. No, I took damage and I couldn't even tell you what it was from. There wasn't even any butterflies on my screen, as far as I could tell. God damn it, dude. Yo, fuck the crimson butterflies. I hate this shit. It's freaking lame, dude. I don't play Hades to play a tactical Toho bullet hell dodging game. I'm here to like mash spacebar, left click, and occasionally Q. Don't give me that room. Don't give me 3 of them at least. And if you do, make sure the room's like a square instead of this weird oblong, you know, L block from Tetris. Alright, you guys get Dunkachino'd. Thank you. No, come back, please. My Qs need you.
Damnable fools.
The only thing we really lost there was just a bit of time. For some gems, I'll gladly accept. More money. Ooh. No thanks. Now, Dionysus, I'm looking for... Not this necessarily. This is not that bad either. We're looking for the stack increase. The stack limit increase for poison. Whatever, Poseidon. I'm doing my best not to skip over, like, Poseidon's dialogue outright anymore, since there's a chance we might get something new based on, like, a trinket we have on, or, like, how we do a certain fight. Something might occur that'll give us some different dialogue, so I do want to hear that, but until we are, like, confident we're at that point, I'm just going to glance over the dialogue and be like, alright, yeah, he's just going to do the same old, I'm Poseidon, I love fish, I love the ocean, Zeus my brother, haha, not as good as me. It's like, okay, yeah. Trust me, I'm doing us all a favor. It's not dialogue you want to see. Please just get dusted. My kind sir, what the fuck? You see where that water came from? Me either. No, just stop every time. And he rubs it in and he's like, oh, got you good there. Wounds with knockaway effects deal bonus damage to bosses. Perfect. So our casts are now highly effective against Hades. And a variety of, like, you know, other mobs here. I mean, Theseus fight, I suppose, as well. Don't really even put them on the list. Remember there was a point when I was doing the extreme measures, or freshly doing the extreme measures on, I guess this profile you want to call it? And I'm like, oh my god, the chariot's so hard to deal with. Like, this fight's like the hardest one in the game now. Nah, dude, it's basically been solved. So you can still have some bad runs, obviously, but, like, if you really just sit on Theseus' dick after you take care of Arthurius, he just falls over and dies. Also, you get wallbanged. Thank you. He lined it up. He's like, alright, I'm ready. And I'm like, alright, here you go. Hold attack to rapidly shoot. You can no longer power shot. Love that. That's actually my favorite. Yes. Remove the consequences of me not being good at the game. Beyond the very not day. Yeah, we'll grab it. Ooh, actually, no, we shouldn't have grabbed that, because it doesn't really do anything. We're already going to be getting epic quality boons anyway. I was saying, unless this is the end, then we get some more dialogue from Theseus whenever I bring this into his room, which is always fun. Fun lore. We like fun lore on this channel. Alright, let's do it up.
Gentlemen.
Lame, they didn't do it. Okay, the poison is not for you, mind ya. Did I just see confetti coming out of his cannons over there? I think I did. Good burst. So good, we actually put him into another phase here. We're doing good here. This is the kiting right here. This is the... Oh, they got me. Nearly perfect. But no one's perfect. Take this time to get some damage on him since we could use it. And then get in this guy's face. Dunkachino. Give him the frost burst on top of that. And we'll save the Hall here for the next phase. Oh, look at him. Look, you see him bleeding out like crazy? I'm hardly doing anything here. Here's what you do. Dunk him. There you go. I was gonna say, you may get a little bit of a movement in here, but nah. The burst damage on our right click is too strong when we're at point blank range. I'm looking over the timer. Video's a little longer on this one today. That's fine. We had a little bit more lore to scoop through at the start. 204 in interest. Freaking retirement level money, dude. Butterfly's been stacked up quite nice. I wish I could see how much it's been stacked up. And we will go ahead and take... This is the tanking bracer there, but ooh, I can get more money, that's right. Longer duration Well of Charon, also not bad. 30% damage to distant foes, that's also really good. You know what, we actually, let's mix it up here.
Go with that one.
We don't need to go for the acorn, even though it would probably help us out to face tank. We're not really face tanking with this build. This one's about doing range damage, so let's, you know, drop the arrow on him, get some distance, press Q, get 30% for free. Also, is that a... on the right there, is that a chaos portal or whatever? Looks like a chaos portal. The black background did it to it, so maybe it's just like, you know, standard Greek card where they didn't really have a lot of colors. I don't know. So we have a choice. We can actually buy all these boons, most of them, or we can get a diamond. I'm gonna be honest with you, we're gonna get the boons.
Cheers, mate.
While all foes are chilled, they are slowed by 20% in decay. Quite nice.
I see.
Your attack is stronger and inflicts chill. Also nice.
The winter's chill.
7% damage increase to everything. Overall, that's good. This is a hard choice, actually, because this is also not that bad, but we won't really be in melee range to be dropping our casts, so hopefully that is a just purchase. And then moving up to 21%. So we just doubled the bonus we got from some of this. I mean, you're looking at something like this, it's like, ah, that's like 15%. Not that great. It's true, but the casts aren't always what we're going to be using for damage. It's going to take some time for them to fall out, even with our upgrades. I think up in everything as a whole is a lot better. But damn if that doesn't feel good just to press right click and watch everything get murdered. And you already know what time it is, guys. Let's send it. Boom, ticka boom. Do our best to get through this as quickly as possible. Or as quick as possible, proper English. Again, no one needs to add me for my English. I'm well aware my weaknesses are. Where my weaknesses are. See? Even heard that one. Give you the full enunciation on it. Alright. Oh, my HP! Sorry, it didn't mean to sound like so weird when I said that one. I was trying to get out. Let it be known, I was not trying to tank that one. I told you, we're not really here to tank it. I lost 2/3 of my life in the blink of an eye, and now my hair's falling down in front of me. Pause it. Our in-game timer is very important to us. Alright. So a few more things I'd like to get from this, namely, yeah, that was one of them. Extra damage when the casts are gone, so we got a lot more percentage increases there. 59 HP though. If I lose a life before we get to the end there, that's going to be a little embarrassing. Just, you know, dial in. Don't let those lazy mistakes happen again.
That's a bite.
Yep.
Another gap, huh?
I realize if I want to get even faster speeds, I probably should just skip the fish altogether. Ares, anything you can give me that'll be good? I'm thinking. Probably not. But, you know, doesn't hurt to look. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, that is really not a lot. Is there, like, something on his dashes that I could probably use? I don't think there is. Also, money room.
I'm rich.
Very good. Send it. Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly. Free me. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special does a little bit more. That helps us through one part of the Hades fights. Like a small part of it. Let's see. One promise might make a little bit of a difference. Not enough for it to matter, though.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
The sack is sack. The satyr sack. The Cerberus is glad to have the sack.
Go.
I'm not promising you a quick kill on this one. I'm not promising you an insta kill, but I'm promising you a very successful fight as we've had as of late. I think we only had 2, maybe 3 fights that were struggles just because the boons didn't line up together. Trying to put, like, you know, the square piece in the circle hole with some of the boons. This time at all around, circle boons into circle hole. Let's go. And what we're going to do to start this off is actually get right in his face and give him the burst. And it's kind of nice we got some extra boons here since the there we go, that's what I was hoping for. The Q damage we have from our passive is actually not like the entirety of the run, it's just a nice little amp of poison. The real damage comes from our auto attacks and the casts. Even though I like basically described otherwise like moments ago. Like getting in here and doing this, even if we take damage, it's fine. And saving this call up for the big stack is not really worth it. In my humblest opinions. Having a big stack of poison that doesn't go past a 5 cap does not really do us any favors. So we're free to just spend these as we see fit. Dang, I was hoping we can dust them. There you go. Thank you, Poseidon, for giving us a quality boon on this run. Wanted it. Sorry, risky. Still gotta weave in the Qs there so we get the poison applied effectively. And any chance we have to let him, like, you know, go on a hissy fit there, we can press Q to stack it back up. Okay, we bugged out his AI. I was gonna say, you know, we're gonna take a little damage here, that's okay. See you later. Alright. That was actually pretty quick. I think that might have been like 2 or 3 minutes. None of us can escape, huh? Wonder what the lore is talking about there. Give me my blood, let's go. Show me the time as well. New moon record.
I did it.
New streak record, which is just the streak. And bow, clear time, 2320. 2320.44. That's a new bow record. It's gonna be hard to beat that fist record, but we're getting those times crunched down there. Feels real good. Yoink it. Let's send it.
Although there are innumerable ways for one to die, our danger-seeking prince has come to know a sizable variety.
Wonderful. Thanks for watching, everybody. I might get us a video here on Saturday, Sunday. And Monday's also a day off, so I have no reason not to play more games this weekend. We'll see how my mental really holds up there. For now, for my fellow Americans, enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Have a good weekend, guys. For everyone else, I want you to have a good weekend as well, even if it's not as long. Plus, to be fair, like if you're in Europe or somewhere else that's not America, you tend to get more days off on average, so we get this one, alright? Regardless of where you guys are at, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, etc., whenever it is, and I will see you all probably, but maybe not likely, tomorrow for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.